What is up, Roughnecks? This is PwnSource Rex with PwnSource Rex Gaming, and today we're talking about power sources, how to hook them up, how to get them, and everything you need to know, as well as a trick that I have for you. So, take a second to subscribe, like the video, and let's get started. Alright guys, so this is the generator bank, and this is probably going to be your first step into electricity in 7 Days to Die. It was mine, so let's take a look at it. In order to make a generator bank, you can go into your skills under Intelligence and Advanced Engineering and Electrician, and there it is, craft the generator. Alright, you can also buy them, you can also get a schematic and learn how to make it that way. Okay, now here is the battery bank. Now, you can find a schematic for that as well, or you can continue on in the Intelligence section under Advanced Engineering down to Inventor, and that will unlock the battery bank for you. Okay, you can also buy them, and then here is the solar bank. Okay, so the solar bank, you have to get from the trader's secret stash. You can't find it, you can't make it, you have to buy it. The only way to unlock it to be bought is to go into skills, under intelligence, and right here is better barter, and it's level 5. You have to have corporate marketing CEO in order to have it unlock in the trader's secret stash. And it says right there under the description, trader's secret stash shows the best loot. Boom. So that, if anything has changed with that, let me know in the comments below. But as far as I know, that's the only way you could get a solar bank. Okay, so now let's talk about the generator bank some more. When you go over to it and you hit E to open it up, it shows you gas right here under stats, shows you max output and power. So engines are what you use to power this. Get the max output. Each engine is 50 for a maximum of 300 in it. Gas you refuel. Engines you find by scrapping cars with a wrench. You can also find it in cement mixers, scrapping them, and other engine-related things. You can also find it in passing gas boxes. Okay, so now that we've got that, you can turn it on, and you can see right here the power, the 7 watts is being drained from it, and that is from this light. That light draws 7 watts of power from your power source out of the 300. So this is 7 watts out of 300. Okay, that being said, it's kind of noisy. It's easy to acquire in the beginning. It's not too bad. You could have it probably by day 7 easily if you wanted to. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, right over here is the battery bank. Let's open it up and look at it. So battery banks, are powered with lead car batteries. Lead car batteries you find in cars by scrapping them. You find them in passing gas boxes. Anywhere that you could find a battery, vehicle batteries, and so on and so forth. That's how you're going to get them. Now, these levels matter in the battery bank, but they don't matter when making a vehicle. I don't know that you need them to make vehicles anymore, but when you did, like say you use a level 6 to make a mini bike or a level 1, it didn't matter. Does not change the power of the mini bike, but it does change the power of this battery bank. So, a level 1, of course, gives you a power of 29. A level 6 gives you the power of 50. Okay, so if you put the battery in there and you turn it on, and see here it says 29 watts out of 29 watts. Okay, that's because 7, 14, 21, 28, 30, 5. So of course it can't light that one up because it does not have enough power, but it's still drawing the 29 because it's trying to pull enough power to light it up. If we had more power in this, we could light up more lights. So there we go. Let's turn that on. Now 63 out of 79 and all those lights are lit up. Okay, now when it's running like this, it's only going to take power off the first battery. It's not going to drain the second battery until the first battery's dead. Okay? And it drains that battery right here as its durability slowly goes down over time. So, you hook up a battery bank, and it's going to run out eventually. And you're like, oh no. Well, you can hook up a generator bank to a battery bank, turn them both on, and then what it will do is over time, it will increase the power of the lead battery. As you saw, it just jumped up a little bit. Let's wait for it again. I want to show it to you. I want you to see it right here. It's going to go up. Right there. It just went up again. So turn that off. We're going to turn this off. Okay, and we're going to disconnect it with the left click. You can connect stuff up with the right click. You right click, and then you right click, and it powers it up. Okay, so here is the trick for you that I have for you, which is the solar bank. Now, the solar bank, you look at this, it takes solar cells, and it only works during the day. So during Horde Night, you would use a battery bank, okay? And it would eat your batteries. During the day, you could use a solar bank, and you could hook the solar bank to the battery bank, and it would basically give you indefinite power. It would just keep running and powering up your batteries during the day. You use the batteries at night, power them up during the day, use them during the night. And that could go on for indefinitely, especially if you were doing like traps. You only use those every 7 days, so you'd have 7 days to power those batteries back up. It actually works really well. That's the trick of not having to go buying gasoline for your generators or buying new batteries for your battery bank. You just keep powering them up indefinitely. Now, looking at the solar bank, we talked about how the solar bank, you had to have level 5 in order to unlock it in the trader's secret stash. Well, the cells are no different. The solar cells, you can't find them, you can't make them. You have to unlock them from the secret stash with level 4 bartering. So it's actually, you unlock the cells before you unlock the bank, which is fine because you need time to gather the cells so that when you can unlock the bank and you finally get the bank, you can just put it in and start going it. So that's Wall Street Tycoon right there, and you unlock these. Now, each one of these, the levels are just like batteries. Each level will give you a different amount of power, up to 30. So this one's 17, and a level 6 is 30. You turn it on, and it will light up, and it will also tell you how much power you're using. Now, that being said, each one of these can only give you 150 watts of power maximum. That's good to know, considering this can give you 300. So you're going to need more of these to power the same thing. You're going to need 2 of those to power up the same thing that one generator can power up. But late game, they don't make noise. They're not annoying. They do make noise. It's just not like this. You see what I mean? It makes nice bass at the end game. It's a nice end game thing to have, and it's good to know. So, I hope that little trick about hooking up the solar panels to your battery banks helped you out, or at least gave you an idea for the future. Knowing that you can recharge batteries is awesome, and just using this information to help you out and go into the electricity of 7 Days to Die. It is a vast amount of information to know on electricity, so I plan on doing little different videos to cover different parts. Like my next video on electricity is going to cover switches, but not just the pull switch. I want to cover the plates, the pressure plates on the floor, the tripwire, the motion sensors. It's basically a switch that turns power on is what I'm going to cover in the next electricity tutorial. So, like I said before, take a second to subscribe, like the video, check out Discord. We have a free server for any subscriber and Discord member. Just come on to Discord, and there's the information in the free public server section, and you can join up and play with the other Roughnecks, as well as chat with them on Discord. Also, I want to thank all my patrons. You make this happen. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. All right. If I don't see you in the comments below asking me some sort of questions about this or informing me on something I missed, I'll see you in the next video.